Hello, everyone. We're the Normies. We are discussing Season 1, Episode 8 of The Legend of Vox Machina. The Seal of Our Tongue. Seal of Our Tongue. Who's here?
Spidey.
Nubby.
Serge.
Right.
Okay. What has happened here? We kind of completed this rescue mission, right?
Yeah, for the Silver Tongue, we have the sisters alive,
Cassandra.
which is a good thing.
Yeah.
If she died, I think that would have also just created an intensity in the show that I wouldn't have mind seeing either. But I'm glad that she's alive. Percy has someone. And Silver Tongue. That guy has Silver Tongue.
What if she ends up becoming evil?
Yeah.
Ooh.
She's been raised and groomed by the enemy, but she said she's been feeding the information to the rebels.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, she's been like the
Yeah.
whole point of the resistance.
But what if,
and
like-
they've been keeping her alive just as a pawn for the town to follow their orders?
What if she's been feeding misinformation to the resistance?
What
What if it's a triple cross?
I will assume at this time that she has been good. I don't know how much information she is able to feed the revolution, considering that she must be under strict lockdown.
Yeah, you're right.
But something is bad that nothing. Considering what Briarwoods are doing, I think there's enough evil that she was like, all right, they killed my
Yeah.
family.
This is wrong.
Hopefully
This is
not
wrong.
a triple cross. Just because they've already done so much trauma with the sister and
Yeah.
Percy, that a triple cross would just be like, Percy's life is horrible and will never be good. Like, here we are at
He's
least
a
giving
villain.
Percy something,
He's a
because like
villain.
his life has already been shit.
That's why
but
I'm happy
his
they didn't
sister's
kill
alive, so
her.
it's good. He
Yeah.
has a happy. Well, you don't know the ending yet. Presumably they make it out of here. So.
Well, that's why
Yeah.
I'm happy they didn't kill her. Like, I know Nevi was saying it would make an interesting story if she died, but I'd be like, I think Percy would literally kill himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
who the
it
sixth
suck.
bullet, I'm assuming, is for. He's going to end his own life. But now that he's found his sister, maybe not.
I mean, hopefully he'll never do that, but I'm glad Cassandra's alive. Freaking Keyleth. Keyleth.
Yeah.
Yeah, she literally did it, man. She spit on the dirt
Spit on
and
that
did
thing.
her magic thing and brought Cassandra back, dude.
So yeah, she has always, starting to notice, delivered in the crunch time. I mean, you know, that one time when Pike couldn't find Everlight, and luckily Keyleth was able to perform the spell that they needed for the light. Remember
Good
to
pause.
yeah. So that was sorry, we're gonna move on to the. I'm distracted from the freeze frame. I have no idea what I was talking about.
Keyleth,
Talking about
and
Keyleth.
yeah, I do think that she has all of the ability and none of the confidence, and that it's good seeing her get the confidence there. But when you need her in a crunch, she's definitely ready.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and I think her talking about a few episodes ago, right? Like when she was talking to Percy, that she is on a mission from her clan, and this just shows that she is upgrading and she's evolving, and she was able to create that. Not create, like just move the clouds in the ends, like we are here, just creating the sign and bringing somebody back to life. Not back to life, but healing her to that extent. That's a crazy
From the brink
power
of
that you
death.
needed, and she was able to do it. So that was really, really good.
Yeah.
And just Percy able to, I know in the beginning we started this episode where people like, Percy, you're not in control. It's like, no, I'm in control. Oh, I think that was the last episode. So just seeing it, like he was kind of in control. Like he was able to, I know he was in shock in the beginning and he didn't shoot. And he was just like, you know, seeing your sister die, that he wasn't able to do anything. And then once he came to sense, it's like, no, man, you're going down.
And I'm glad that none of his friends, you know, stopped him either.
Yeah.
Saying, no, Percy, no, kill that guy.
Kill that guy.
He's a menace. He's trying to actively have us kill each other. He needs to be put
Yeah,
down.
he's got to go.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. I'm glad that I think you mentioned it in the episode. It was like, it wasn't like, oh, don't turn to the black, like dark side. It's like, no, he
Yeah.
needs to kill this.
Yeah,
Like,
that's got to go.
It's all right. Like he's not. He hasn't hurt. Like Percy hasn't hurt anyone innocent yet. And though we don't want him to lose himself in this, his sister being alive, that's a really good thing. Go ahead and kill this guy. Like,
Yeah.
you deserve this.
He has
this
very
fatality
clear
here.
goals and intentions. Like,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
not
yeah.
gonna. I don't think he's gonna go
That
off the
man-
boat.
Damn near business proposal. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, this
Yeah.
looks good. All right. Well,
Right? Yeah, we should definitely murder this man.
Yeah.
Literally kill him. He slit Cassandra's throat and went and poured himself a glass of bourbon or something. And
Yeah.
just started talking more shit.
Just sitting there with his hand on his head. Like,
Literally,
Honestly,
I'm like,
Didn't make
and
sense.
I agree. Like it was shocking at first. That's why Percy didn't shoot immediately. But like, I'm glad that Percy took him out in the end. Like, what the? This guy's
Later,
sick.
though, it was even like, come on, guys, he's standing right there. But
Yeah.
I guess as soon as you look at the guy, he
Yeah.
can silver tongue you.
Fucking sick
Yeah,
ass.
I
That
think
was
that's why. Like, I think he was just pouring drink for himself
Good
because
word.
he's not worried at all. I was wondering, I was like, how can he just walk around like nonchalantly like that?
Silver
Just because
tongue.
whoever tries to attack him will be like, hey, He didn't try to do that to Percy.
And it's not even just people, because those were just metal suits.
Yeah, inanimate
like,
objects or animate objects.
How much shit can I be like, come here, and my cup would come? Like, what all does his power do?
And how did he get it?
Yeah.
Like, did he...
The Briarwoods
research-
gave him
Briarwoods
silver
gave him-
tongue, but I don't know what the hell. I guess the silver tongue,
Controls.
because
Yeah,
it started
it's an enchanted
walking away
tongue.
on its own. So it's like, is it
Yeah.
a tongue from something that got ripped out and put it in your face? Like,
I hate the tongue so much. I hate how he kept like licking his teeth. Like, I got a silver tongue.
You wonder how much control he ever had over it at all.
we did get distracted earlier, but that freeze frame when Percy did shoot him, or was it the first shot? I
First
can't
shot.
remember.
First shot.
Yeah,
First shot.
we had it up there before, but imagine that the amount of work it takes to just create a still that you might only see for a split second.
Yeah.
And then you think of a studio, the Arcane studio, that does stuff like this all the time
It
in the
takes-
Arcane episodes, where, you know, like every time you pause it, you see like a different
oh my
full
god.
frame. So
Arcane was on another level. Like,
Yeah.
at least it's like one shot in between. Like,
Yeah.
Arcane was like every shot and every second. It's like watching a whole different movie if I
Yeah.
do it at 0.2 seconds.
exactly. Not to say this is bad,
No,
but it just
no,
makes me
no.
appreciate Arcane even more. Like, this is so badass that they decided to do this here. And even in his gunshots later on, they weren't as intricate as this,
Yeah.
but they were quick little freeze frames also with little
Yeah.
details.
We are
so-
looking at the shot when Percy first shoots, and then just a flame engulfs him. The anger,
Yeah.
the
Love
revenge.
it.
it
You
just-
can see the gun as like little flame balls where the holes of the
barrels.
bullets coming out of. Yeah,
It's so
crazy.
cool,
Very cool.
man. Percy's so awesome. I'm glad he took down Professor Ander, or whatever. his
Speaking
name.
of, you know, him killing and them all being okay with it, Pike's faith would be okay with Pike shooting and killing and cussing with her friends.
Yeah, it's like, do that shit,
long
bro,
as
just be real.
You true to yourself, you know. Just
Yeah, yeah.
you're allowed to follow a faith. Then again, some people of that faith may say, no, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
But
You gotta be like, no, this is my truth,
if
bitch.
you're true to yourself and you're true to your faith, then you should be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think outside the killing and everything like that, I think the light was trying to tell like Pike, hey, you don't have to like just because you're following my religion or following me and praying to me and everything doesn't mean you have to be in a temple and just dedicate your entire life to that. You can praise me and live your own life too. There's no this or that. There's no wrong answer. You just take the path that you feel is right in your heart, and you put that together. You're living your life and your faith one and one together. It doesn't have to be this or that kind of thing.
Yeah, and that can still mean that you will make mistakes. That's gonna like affect both parts, but
Yeah, I really like that when she was talking about it, and I think it's very. You can say it's like kind of simple, like it makes sense. We knew it, but the way she just started talking about it, I was like, oh, that's so good. Like as long as you are doing good, it doesn't matter what you're doing. And I think that kind of get lost sometimes in a lot of just like in a lot of religions. It's like at the end of the day, we just want to be good, right? Like let's just be good, regardless of even if I'm drinking, even if I'm not a vegetarian or
Yeah.
whatever. Like
yeah, like I
but-
eat beef, but like I can still respect the culture.
still respect it,
You know,
yeah.
you're Muslim or Arab if you don't eat pork,
I don't eat
or
pork. Yeah.
you're not supposed to drink either.
Yeah.
Or,
I'm not Muslim that doesn't eat pork, but will drink.
Yeah.
But
and I saw
has-
you in the comments fighting with that guy who was like, how can you support gay things?
I don't want to even get into that. I try to have a intelligent conversation with
Yeah.
that person. It kept just like saying,
Oh yeah, sure, yeah. You cannot.
it's hard
You
to
cannot
have,
have.
but
those
I
guys.
think you had a little bit of struggle, right? Like being like able to do whatever you want to do, but also trying to like stay true to like
Oh,
what
yeah,
you
I
know,
struggled
like, growing
personally.
up, like religiously.
oh yeah, I grew up really religious and everything. And once I became, my own person in a way, I never let go of my faith. I still, claim Islam, and I
Yeah.
try to, fast when I can and do what I can. But I will say, I did struggle when, like, the first time I wore a crop top, for example. I struggled with that a lot. I
Yeah.
was like terrified of showing my belly area out in public, for example, or when I started drinking.
Yeah.
I started like enjoying a drinker there and here and
You
there.
drink? You were.
But like it was just a lot of struggle.
Like
I
you don't
just-
wear a hijab.
I don't wear a hijab.
Anyone ever make you feel bad for not wearing a
Of
hijab?
course, some of my relatives always freaking did. I even got bribed. They're like, "We'll change your entire wardrobe. We'll buy you everything brand new with your hijabs." I'm like, "No,
Hold
what
up.
the hell?" But at the end of the day, I struggled. Literally, I struggled at the end of the day, and I'm better now. I struggled just making my own life and my faith make it sense for me, and I made it make sense for me at the end of the day. And that's what it is.
Yeah. So with Hinduism, we've done a thing called Garvachoth, which in the past, Navi, you've talked about before. Not a fan. It's however you like to deal with it. But so Corey's been trying to do it. It's where the woman fasts all day for the man. Basically, you don't
Longevity.
eat from sun up to sundown. You can only have water, and that's how you're supposed to do it. And the woman does it for the man for the man's health. Lately, modern times. Modern times. Listen now, modern times.
I had questions.
Modern times, the man has been fasting with the woman. So I did it with Corey this past time.
Good.
And it fucking sucks. But I asked my mom, and she was like, "You can eat fruit and like."
I mean,
because
there's
you're not supposed to eat anything. But mom was like, "Just, it's okay." And we ate at like 6 o'clock. Like we didn't wait till like sundown, but.
Because
It
you're
works
supposed
for
to
us. Like
see
we
the
still
moon.
feel like we did it. Like
Yeah.
it's not like God knows. Like we're not trying to skirt the system. I don't know. It's like whatever works for you. You know what I mean? Like you can still do the faith, but like it's not like you have to do it to a T in order for you to feel
Is
the
it
fruits
more
of it.
for faith though, or is it more for protection and love for your spouse? Because my understanding
that?
was like
Yeah.
because it started off the
Gorbachev
husband
specifically.
Yeah. That's what. Like, yeah. I guess you're mixing two things.
Yeah, but just
that
like
makes
it's
sense.
belief in
Yeah,
some sort of
Yeah.
ritual that believes in a higher power, like some sort of faith-based thing. I mean, you know.
She doesn't eat,
Yeah.
and I get healthier.
Yes.
You get.
What?
You have to eat and do whatever you want.
Oh, fuck science, bro. Religion has it.
You know, there's so many different kinds of fasting. Like in Islam, we have Ramadan where we fast. I guess
Yeah.
in your Hinduism, there's woman
There's so
fasting.
many different types.
Man,
yeah.
in Christians, they Lent. Some Christians, I think. I'm not. I think I'm
Lent
wrong.
is
Lent
not
is
fast,
more.
like
Lent is
letting
more you.
something,
Yeah,
like-
you get rid of a habit, or you
habit.
stop doing something
Yeah.
for a month. You tell yourself.
Okay,
I
that's
think
what Lent.
fasting in general is not bad if everybody wants to do it once in a while because it does help your gut system is what I've heard. Like, you know, like you can do, but it's what you believe in. But
You
yeah,
can survive a
like
long
religiously.
time.
But I think what we're taking as like I think we clearly not in the culture like strictly in it, but we do believe it. We do
Yeah.
understand
Yeah.
it, and I think we have made it to what makes sense to us to have great
And for-
friends. Like yeah, like we're not killing people.
I guess we
so-
can relate to it a lot.
Yeah,
Like,
Pike just
yeah.
thought that she felt she was doing wrong to her religion until her God was just like, "Nah, man, do that shit."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
you also struggle with like you was born as Jehovah's Witness? Like are
Yeah,
you
'cause I mean,
super
like-
practicing too. Like I guess I don't know
Hell
what the
no.
practices
No.
are for it.
No, not practicing at all. But like getting into the culture of like holidays was it's always hard. It's still
Yeah.
weird to me to get gifts, and it has to be like on the day. I'm like, I always got gifts like days after or anything like
yeah.
that. So you know,
Doing
Okay.
Christmas this year, like and all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Well, hopefully this means for the show, Pike eventually joins back.
Yeah.
Maybe she'll come and save them from the zombies. I don't know
they need
Zombies.
something,
how the
man.
time is gonna work out because it's like daylight wherever she is.
Yeah.
Or it seems to be.
Maybe she'll teleport.
I mean, it has to be teleport
Oh, yeah.
because we still have to consider that that's a long journey to wherever they are because they came with the horse carriage. Remember, like they almost died.
Yeah.
You sleep a night somewhere. Like she can't really fly.
I gotta
exactly.
say, I don't believe teleportation exists.
We saw last episode Scanlan drank a potion and he was
He was
kind of
poofing around.
poofing
Poofing
around.
He was poofing, but like long distance.
Yeah, no,
like
you're
fast traveling. I think there are like
Fast
portals
travels.
to other dimensions and stuff. I
Yeah.
think it's that sort of thing. You can create a gateway, but not necessarily like fast travel, like teleporting, like a flu network, Harry Potter. I don't think.
Flu Network.
That makes sense.
Stupid comparison.
That makes
J.K.
sense.
Rowling.
Everybody understands it.
I'm gonna call it the flu network.
But yeah, it's story.
Sorry.
He's really upset about that.
It is, you know, like. But yeah,
I
the
just want them
story
to
is
catch a
progressing.
break, though. They went from like fighting, Anders and all that to zombies now.
Yeah.
They put out a huge signal. I don't know what they think was gonna happen. They're not gonna walk up to the Briarwoods.
They
But like,
did.
yeah, do you see that? I did that.
Right, gang shit, bitch.
Let's
I did
go
that.
down. Like no, like you put a signal. Something was. It's sad. That's a horde of undead. But we should have been
Whore.
So see what you can do with how D&D, like it can change genres on a dime.
I will be scanning like zombies. Of course, they are fucking
Of course.
zombies.
Like you're fighting a dragon, then they're fighting the zombies and rescue missions. So yeah,
I totally
like
forgot about that too.
Yeah, they're showing us all these different types of things their
Yeah.
gangs get into, and we're honestly not even into the main story of what I remember from the campaign yet. So
I think
Yeah.
we read in the comments the main story doesn't come until like the third campaign or middle of the campaign or
or
something.
the season or something.
Something
I
I
don't know.
forget. I'm
We're-
so sorry.
like,
I forget.
We're
I know
seeing
it's
elements that were told through the
Yeah.
campaign, but like linear chronology wise, I don't think we're like on that path.
not yet. Not yet. No.
No, I'm super excited to
I
jump
love
into
you.
this, guys. If you're listening this on just audio listening us, go watch our reactions. We are dropping those twice a week
On YouTube.
So you can catch it up, binge watch it super fast, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.